This kid is a stud.
Let's catch up with JT, shall we? 3 strokes off the lead. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. And down it goes. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 4th hole is the first, the par 3s at Central Otago.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
He's setting up for his 2nd shot. 3 behind our leader. See if this is up, it could be in. Well played. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This 5th hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Can he make one from long range? You've got to like the look of this. And back to the play, shall we? He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's going left to right.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop. Well done. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. 2nd shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Sitting at 2 under. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? This was his 2nd.
Very well done.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it back into the wind. I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
This one's going right at the pin here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, He'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is important. Big par putt here.
The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
That's just inside the range.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This one's for birdie. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities. An absolute beauty here.
Such a pure strike by Will Zalatoris. Nearly hold that one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
As we start the second 9 here at Central Otago, it's a par 4, the 10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Only 1 shot off the pace. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
So close. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that should have been just about a formality. And this next putt, it's for bogey. A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Hope you're enjoying our continuing coverage. Let's head out to the 14th hole. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. A chance here to erase the double on the last and focus on hitting a great tee shot.
Nicely done.
His second shot here. Only a few shots off the pace. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. And this putt to move into the top 10. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Oh, that's a great looking putt. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 17th, guys, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Going for less club here. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Nicely done. A birdie putt awaits. And he's down there. You got a read?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Playing from around 230 yards. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Good chance to move to 6 under par here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
On a nice line.
Well, how good's that for the eagle? And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.